Hello everybody. How we doing? Welcome along to another week of Wolfe Pack. Hope you've all been well. Tom, how are you?
Mate, I'm good. It's Friday. It's been bloody cold down here today. Set the scene. Woke up. Literally everything on the farm is white. It was frost galore down here today. But good day, mate. Just did a few jobs and had a good little week. Nothing too extravagant to report this week except pruned loganberries and raspberries. So there's nothing really. I don't have any amazing news from the week, but it was productive, mate. So what about you?
That's
Good week.
Good week, mate. Nothing too productive. Just been doing a bit of gymming and watching a lot of Big Brother. Been really keeping up to date with that, mate.
We didn't get on this year.
I know. Like when it came out, there was a TikTok where I looked like I would cut my dick off rather than watch it, but I've come full circle and I've watched every single minute it's been on television. So it's well and truly got me hooked. Watching that and big developments this week, mate. Big developments. So,
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Mate. Well, as long as it keeps you happy. Look, welcome everybody. Just joined us. Please. Seeing the comments come up now, let us know where you're tuning in from, whether it be Tasmania to Queensland, WA, wherever.
And hello to all the, if there's any Warrant fans joining us tonight, we've got Robert Mason on the show. You'll have to excuse us, we're going to be in fanboy mode tonight.
We are.
But,
we've been in fanboy mode for about 2 weeks since we found out Rob was going to come on. But it's good, mate. And because of that, we've decided tonight we're going with a bit of, it's like an 80s theme, isn't it? We're going to pick some of them really good songs throughout the whole show and just have a lot of fun and everyone can sing along and dance in the lounge room or whatever they're doing.
Clearly we're a country band, but there was a few years of our life that were pretty heavily devoted to Warrant, Def Leppard, Guns N' Roses, all that sort of stuff, White Snake, and we loved it. So we're going to try and cover a few songs of that tonight. We'll probably drop the keys by about,
6 tones,
10 semitones or something like that. But, us country boys don't sing quite that high. But
No. We need a few cat. Mate, I'm still on the dry July. I got the cup of tea.
Nice.
We got Kernigan next week, so I think I'm going to break a little early and have a few fireballs with Lee.
But it's been good. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be good. So look, this is the 80s theme. As I said, welcome everybody. Leave us a comment. We love hearing from you. The more comments, the better. Share it round. Nick, you want to kick this thing off tonight with?
I'll kick it off, mate.
Where are you taking
Well,
us?
Look, as you know, I'm a bit of a fan of a key change. And
Sure.
So I picked a song that contains, I don't know, I feel like it's 10 key changes. It's pretty crazy writing. So this was suggested on Instagram by Mitchell Bird. Thanks, Mitch. Alice Cooper, Poison. This is the key change song. I'm going to try my best here. All right,
okay, have fun, enjoy.
All right, here we go. Your crew divides your blood like ice. One look could kill my pain, your thrill. I wanna love you, but I better not touch. I wanna hold you, but my senses tell me to stop. Don't wanna kiss you, but I want it too much. I wanna taste you, but your lips are venomous poison. Your poison running through my veins. Poison. Well, I don't wanna break these chains. Poison. Your mouth so high, you're wet, I'm caught. Your skin so wet, black lace on sweat. I hear you calling and it's news and events. I wanna hurt you just to hear you screaming my name. Don't wanna touch you, but you're under my skin. I wanna kiss you, but your lips are venomous poison. Your poison running through my veins. Poison. Well, I don't wanna break these chains. Poison. One look could kill my pain, your thrill. I wanna love you, but I better not touch. I wanna hold you, but my senses tell me to stop. I wanna kiss you, but I want it too much. I wanna taste you, but your lips are venomous poison. Your poison running through my veins. Poison. I don't wanna break these chains. Poison. Running deep inside my veins. Look out.
I love it. That was good.
Oh, mate. A few key changes in there. That's good.
I was going to say, that chorus.
It's key changes, but it's not like, Eurovision key changes. It's just really well written, seamless.
really- Well, it's
good.
one of them
Love that
ones,
stuff.
Nick. I think actually we used to play that back in our very first band, One for the Road. I can remember us playing that, this would be like 15,
Really?
16 years ago. Yeah, we played that. And
Wow.
and when you listen to that chorus and the key changes, it's like, geez, there's a lot going on for a pub sort of classic anthem,
Well, I think I remember reading somewhere that just to do the backing vocals for the pre-chorus took like 3 or 4 days.
Wow. Definitely not like our records.
Oh. No, we'd take about 10 days, but that's just because we're terrible. But
Now, look, if you just joined us, welcome. Big show tonight. We're doing an 80s theme. Robert Mason from Warrant is joining us. He's also, if you're into your hair metal and you know who Robert is, he was in a band called Lynch Mob before that. Now, full disclosure, you're going to hear it a lot tonight. We are big Warrant fans. We might play country music, but we love Warrant. Those guys could write songs. Those guys can do gigs. We were lucky enough. We saw them live in Chattanooga. Now, I'm thinking it was about this time last year. Would that be right, I believe, Nick?
it'd be, probably almost to the day. So,
Yeah. So, anyway.
all the planets are aligning. This is a little bit of footage from that night. This is we had a hell of a time that night. This is the classic Down Boys. So check it out. How good's that microphone stand?
My God.
Bro?
What
So
I love
good.
also is we were having such a good time that night. I think either yourself or I filmed that. and you can see, in the excitement, the phone's kind of going everywhere.
Yeah, look, there may have been some balance issues in there, I think, but that's all right. So we should mention, for those who don't know the history of Warrant quite like we do, the original singer, Janie Lane, passed away a few years ago. Robert came into the band about 2008, and he's carried on with the band. They continue to tour to this day, and keep the great music of Warrant going. So yeah, we should Warrant. Rob was joining us from the States, which would put it into be like 3 a.m. in the morning or something now. So we caught up with Rob today and recorded this interview, and we're going to play it throughout the night, and we'll do some songs in between. So let's meet him. This is Robert Mason. Here we go.
All right, well, this is a really special and really cool Friday night Wolfe Pack for us tonight. This is our first ever international guest. This is very self-indulgent because we love these guys, of course, talking about Warrant, and we're so lucky to have, across the other side of the world, Robert Mason, lead singer of Warrant, joining us, if the internet gods are with us. Hey!
Gentlemen, how are you?
Mate, we're doing great. How you doing?
Pretty well. Just enjoying a nice evening awaiting dusk in the Phoenix area of Arizona. So, it's good and hot today. It was about, 106, 108 Fahrenheit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, we have no idea what that means in Celsius, but I'm going to say it's pretty hot. So
it's hot. That's really hot.
I don't know. My math is terrible. What's that, 4? I don't know.
Well, mate, look, thank you so much for doing this. As I said, we're really big Warrant fans. We learned a lot of our instruments playing Warrant songs, and we were very lucky. We saw you guys live, Chattanooga, I think it was July 2019, hence where I got my incredible signed Warrant number plate, which I've carried back across the world with me. It's in pride of place here in my studio. How are you going? Obviously, there's not really been many gigs and many shows going on for the last few months. So, how you been traveling with all the COVID?
Truly, I went out to Texas once for a friend's red carpet event for his company last month. Other than that, I haven't been more than 200, 300 miles from my house. A motorcycle ride, get out for a day or so. You understand the touring thing, so you get like airports, hotels, and then you meet and greets, and then you play a gig, and then you leave, and it's so weird. Like an hour and a half after the gig, I'm in a hotel room, dead quiet. I'm either on my Mac on this, or like looking at like terrible cable TV at late at night, and everybody I know is asleep, and it's like, you know what I mean? It's like. And I'm not complaining because I have like the coolest job in the world for me, but it's not for everybody. But people don't understand it's not a party all the time. But when I come home, I like quiet, and I like just being around, people that I know really well and not too many other people. I've been social distancing. The gist of where I'm going with this is I've been doing this for years. Because I come home and it's like unpack, laundry, hang out in your house, like drive your own cars, ride a motorcycle ride, hang out with maybe a friend or two or whatever. Or just, even just be home dead quiet. I love that. Like my kids don't even know what I do for a living. They're like, oh yeah, he's the guy with the long hair. He's got a motorcycle. He's got a hot rod. And like every time I see him, he comes out in the car and he comes back. And you know what's there? Yeah. I've been social distancing for years. I am well practiced for this. So, there you go.
So look, obviously we're a country band. Warrant, as we said, is like one of our all-time favorites. Probably for me, my all-time favorite. So this is a very self-indulgent interview. Are you a country fan at all?
Oh yeah. I've got a couple of really dear friends that I haven't done it recently, but I used to go out a few times a year. I really owe it to myself to do it more. Fly out to Nashville and go in writers groups, and I've been in a bunch of rounds, and they made me get up the first time I went to the the Bluebird and went and sang. I'm like, oh, really?
That's awesome.
Allergy season, which live in Nashville, you know you have the worst allergy season in the world. And so I have a few friends that I've gone out. I wrote a few songs that ended up on Warrant Records with a couple of really kind of well-known country writers. A few of my friends do that full-time out there. I mean, my old sound guy in Lynch Mob, immediately after Lynch Mob in '92, he went to work for Dwight Yoakam. And
Yeah,
I'm talking
right.
like 93, 94, when it was like the genesis of what became country, like modern country pop. And, you know, if you remember Dwight's band from back then, they were just all rock guys from LA. Like, and that's kind of, a lot of my friends have gone there. Rich Redmond plays for a drummer.
We know Rich.
We've actually written songs with Rich, so there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Rich has played on some of our albums, so there you go. So it's a small world.
And Rich and I are friends, and a bunch of my friends played for like Trace Atkins, like all those guys. Mike Rogers, Andy Wood, like all these guys that I know are just, you know, work for all these in bands that are just unbelievably talented musicians. And every time I go there, I learn more about myself as far as writing goes. It's funny because now you guys will straight up laugh at this, but I'll be sitting around in this room. This is my, so you want the little 360 tour around the room?
Yeah, sure.
So I basically just got a little bit of a place where I can go.
Oh yeah.
Where I can make a little bit of music, and I have a couple. I like vintage instruments. I have a couple of old Martin acoustics and some of my old Les Pauls and stuff. But I'll come up with something and I'll think, oh my God, this is country as like all get out. And I stow them away in my phone or computer. So I get up to Nashville and I get in these like writing situations with guys that are like full-time country writers. Within about 2 seconds, I realize I'm the rock guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh my God, this is super. This is country.
Yeah.
And then immediately like, you're the rock guy.
Yeah.
Man, you do it very well. I've often thought a lot of the Warrant sort of back catalogue and stuff with different production could be amazing country songs. I mean, you look at like something like I Saw Red, Blind Faith, like any of those ones could be country smashes.
Jamie wrote some great songs, and I mean, a good song is a good song. Like, I don't care where it comes from. Everybody wants to faction everything out and pigeonhole you and what you are and what you're not. And, well, if you're this, you can't be that. And, it's like, if you think about it, you could be an actor, and if you play a priest in one film and a serial murderer, like sadist in the next, you're given all this praise for having this amazing range in your performances. But if you do a country record, do a rock record, they're like, instantly they want to say, well, which one really is you and which one are you lying about? You're faking it. What if I have two sides to me? Like, what if I listen to everything from gospel to pop to doo-wop to, like, all that stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We've found that, because there's an expectation often as a country artist, that you had to be raised up on Johnny Cash and George Jones and stuff like that, and if you're not into that, well,
right, exactly.
Does that not make you happy just watching that back or not? Like,
I'm so happy. What a legend.
Oh, what a legend! Really cool, and I mean, it's so cool that we can, one of the cool things about lockdowns, we can do this kind of stuff. So, going to be more from Robert. If you're just joining us, please leave a comment. I'm watching them come past. Someone is saying, "How's the farm going? The farm's going good. If you want to come and be free labour, you're more than welcome." Now, Nick, I'm going to do an 80s song. I've picked a couple of 80s songs tonight.
Okay.
I bought a record many years ago, as we talked about the other week, from Airplane Records, and it was Poison's "Look What the Cat Dragged In."
Oh, what a classic!
That started my love affair with Poison, and they wear more wake up, I think, than I think any woman ever has. But
they really took it to an extreme.
They did make some good songs, and I think this one I'm going to do right now is a good one. So. We both lie silent, still in the dead of the night. Though we both lie close together, we feel miles apart inside. Was it something I said or something I did? Did my words not come out right? Though I tried not to hurt you, though I tried. Guess that's why they say every rose has its dawn. Just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its dawn. Yes, it does. I listen to a favorite song playing on the radio. Hear the DJ say he loves the game of easy come and easy go. But I wonder, does he know? Has he ever felt like this? And I know that you'd be here right now if I could let you know somehow. I guess every rose has its thorn. Just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorn. Though it's been a while now, I can still feel so much pain. Like a knife that cuts through the wound heals. Yeah, that scar remains. No, I could have saved the love tonight if I know what to say. Instead of making love, we both went our separate ways. Now I hear you found somebody new, that I never meant that much to you. To hear that tears me up inside, and to see you come back like a knife. I guess every rose has its thorn. Just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorn. You. Ah.
Nice. Well done, mate.
Oh,
What a
that
good
was
song
fun.
that is, eh?
Oh, mate, it was really cool, really cool.
Isn't it crazy to think that a song that was, hair metal at one point is actually probably more country than a lot of the stuff that's out today on country charts?
yeah. Hey, really interesting. Good mate of ours, Travis Collins, just left a comment and he said, Aerosmith, remember the song, Dude Looks Like a Lady. That was a jab at Poison and Bret Michaels. So there you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Maybe Trav could write one about me, Cascade Lager looks like a lady. I don't know. I'm making it up.
Maybe
I don't know if that. Now, we got more with Robert, of course, lead singer of Warrant. We talk about this a lot next, but just to touch on it, I think there'd be probably a lot of our fans would know Warrant, would know the song Cherry Pie. So we touch a lot on that, and we talk about how Robert joined the band, but stories of him on the LA Sunset Strip in a bar with Johnny Lane wreaking havoc. So this is cool. Check this out.
I'm in a unique position. I know I am. I know what I do. I realize that it's my job to kind of carry on a nostalgic aspect of this band that's huge for a lot of people. Like they lived through it the first time, and I totally get that. And there's an obligation there in a lot of ways, which I'm perfectly willing to deal with, and I actually like it. Like we got on really well. Lynch Mob supported Warrant in the early '90s in arenas because Jamie and I became friends while we were making the Lynch Mob record. That was my first record in '92, and they were making Dog Eat Dog, and we got to be buddies. So that turned out to be just one day we're sitting around. And you want to hear the story, like the real story? We were in a bar in LA that long time ago called FM Station, and it's '91, and I had flown out from New York, and I had a brand new Lynch Mob. We wrote the record, and I think we were at the bar, and I was going to get it was my turn to buy a round, so I went and bought a round, a couple shots of tequila for me and Lane, and I saw some lead singer in another band, and I will not tell you who he is. I don't think I ever have.
Okay.
And he was a guy who was like recognized, and was a very well known guy. And I kind of said, "Hey man, how you doing?" Like I'm from New York and the New York metro area. I was born in New York City, raised in New Jersey, and like all over. So I was out there making a record, and I was probably a little naive, but I wasn't like a little kid or anything. I was like 25, 26, something like that. So, and I said, "Hey man, I'm Robert. I sing for a band called Lynch Mob and blah, blah, blah." And I just got kind of stonewalled, and I got kind of the rock star treatment from this guy, and I'm like, and I bought my shots, and like, okay, well, cool. And I didn't, I'm like, maybe he's in a bad mood. I walked away. Lane comes up and he says, "Can I swear on this whole thing? I can. This is all ours, right? But we can
do whatever you want to do, man. You go where you gotta go."
This I will say. And Lane's like, "That guy's kind of an asshole, right? What did he say?" I'm like, "That doesn't matter. Don't matter, dude. It doesn't matter." And even then, he was like kind of protective of me. He's like, "No, dude, you're my boy. What the fuck did he say to you?" I'm like, dude, don't even. Before I could say anything, Lane walked straight over to him. It's like nose to nose and was like, "You know who I am? You know who that is? We're coming out with a record. They're going to be our opening band on all around the whole fucking world, and not you."
Oh, that's awesome! Wow,
that is awesome. That is awesome.
And that's honestly, and like a couple of months later, Lynch Mob was supposed to do a bunch of dates with Kiss that ended up getting postponed. I was really bummed about that because I'm a huge Kiss fan growing up, and it's like my first big tour. And lo and behold, a bunch of Warrant dates come up. So we ended up playing with them for quite a while in '92.
Wow.
That's awesome.
So, we were pretty friendly actually.
Yeah.
We would ditch our bands and go after the show. He would announce going to some local bar. We're in Minneapolis. Oh, we're going to be at wherever. Blah blah blah. And he and I would get in a cab and go and get up with the cover band, or like go and they'd put us in, like, get us a table and shot glasses and a bottle of booze, and we would just sit around, hang out after our shows. We would do that a couple nights a week.
That's
cool. Awesome.
That's really cool.
So when it came time for him to obviously, kind of succumb to his demons and not be able to tour, it was a really organic fit, and it was just an easy thing for me to say, sure. Yeah, I was a fan first, and we're friends, and So we have a lot of that. We have a lot of that history where it's not contrived, and it's not something that was put together so that they could go out and make money. They were like, "Well, we know this guy already. It's not like we have to get to know him or anything like that. We're just, look, I know he can do the gig. Here we go." And I think I went out to California. Well, I went out to California and did like 5 or 6 songs in a like a total crap rehearsal, like horrible rehearsal under the worst circumstances. Like the PA was blown, it was like awful, and we were all standing around smiling, like, okay, this is gonna work. And then that was cool. That was 2008, I think. Yep. September 9th was my first show, 2008. Opening for Alice Cooper, and it was like just on and on from then. So
that's so cool, mate. I think for our fans, a lot of people probably only know Warrant for Cherry Pie. I've got a bit of Cherry Pie live from the Chattanooga. I'll just play that. It was really cool.
She's
so good.
So good.
Man. What I was getting at though is I always encourage people like, I'll get on the drinks and then we'll start talking about Warrant and favorite bands and stuff like that, and Cherry Pie, yeah. I'm like yeah, but that's just the gateway to the great music that Warrant has, and that tour that we just saw from then. You guys played, I think, everything that as a fan I would want to hear. He covered it all. It was just awesome.
Well, in our full length show, we could do like 75 to 90 minutes or so. You have to, you know. I couldn't stand going to see a band like we went to see Maiden last year, and they played so many cool songs, and they covered a couple of songs from each album, each era, and they changed the strings. I don't know if you're at all a fan at all, but
I'm big Iron Maiden fan, yeah.
We just wanted to make, there was no way I wasn't going to go see that show. And we have a friend that I think was the only American guy that's worked for them for like 35 years. He was a buddy of ours. And I saw him with a friend of mine in Phoenix. And it absolutely did not disappoint. But when a band will play, and no, I'm not disparaging anybody else, but I understand the weight of, like I was saying earlier, having the nostalgia aspect of this band. It's an immense, if not all, component for most people. You have to do those songs. You don't want to disappoint. You kind of have the least common denominator hit within certain parameters. You got to play this. You got to play this. There are like, I don't know what, 7, 8, 9 songs you can probably rattle off if you're a fan. That if you didn't see them performed by us at one of the shows, you'd go away going, "What's that about? Why did they?" They try to shove like 4 songs from their new record down my throat when all I wanted to hear was, 32 pennies and Uncle Tom's Cabin and blah, blah, blah. I get that. Yeah. And I'm still, 12 and a half, almost 13 years in. I'm the new guy. If you think about it, Brian Johnson's the new guy. So there you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
It's true.
Ronnie Wood, the new kid,
I remember you guys, almost came to Australia. It would have been maybe 2010 or something around then. Yeah. And I thought, this is the moment I'm finally going to see Warrant. But I'm not sure what happened there. By all accounts, I think it was like the tour from hell or something. And I think the promoter got arrested and, Quiet Riot didn't, all this stuff. Yeah.
Something completely out of our control went sideways. And that's one of the only places that I've never been that I always wanted to travel to and play.
Yeah.
And I'm still waiting. So, but I really want to go there and play.
I really think you guys should do an Australian tour one day, mate, because I think you got a lot of fans out here and be really cool.
Cherry Pie was the number 1 record there when it was released.
Yeah.
Yeah. It probably by like 91.
Yeah, what we could do, Nick, is we actually have our own festival we run down here called Wolfe Fest. So we could just coincide it and, get Warrant out, and then you guys could do a Melbourne and a Sydney and a Brisbane show. How cool would that be?
I am down. I mean, we've talked a lot about trying to put something together where maybe we can go to Australia, come back, play a show or 2 in Hawaii or Japan even, and do like the whole thing. Come back, spend a couple of days, in Hawaii, and then if we're there, Hawaii, hold on, I can go do side gigs.
Oh. So
I'm just looking at myself in that interview, just grinning so much. I'm just loving it so much.
I was just sitting here trying to play
Such
Cherry
a
Pie.
Warrant fanboy.
Oh, that's good, man.
Oh,
that's
man,
good.
So good.
I think you're up.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
What are you going to take? Where are you going to take us next?
Yeah.
What are you going to
well, look, I saw one come through in the comments before from another huge band from that kind of time era, Def Leppard, who we saw, was it last year or the year before in Melbourne?
I think it was 2 years ago. Yeah. I mean,
amazing.
incredible band,
and,
incredible show.
Those guys, another band that still are just like nailing it, smashing it out of the park. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the guitarist of Def Leppard, Phil Collin. he must be sort of in his 50s, I suppose, now, but the man he's just jacked.
The man is incredible. Like, the man is like me with my shirt off, basically. So,
Well, I think there's probably a demand for us to, do our shows oiled. He likes to oil himself before a show, so
I'd look like Peter Griffin.
When COVID comes back out, we'll bring oiling into our show. It's going to be fun.
Sure,
but,
sure.
So I thought I might have a crack at this one anyway. Def Leppard tune.
Kill it, man. Kill it.
I'll try my best. This one's Hysteria. Out of touch, out of reach, yeah. You could try to get closer to me. I'm in love, I'm in deep, yeah. Hypnotized, shaking to my knees. I gotta know tonight if you're alone tonight. Can't stop this feeling, can't stop this fight. Oh, I get hysterical, hysteria. Can you feel it? Do you believe it? It's such a magical hysteria. When you get that feeling, better stop believing, 'cause it's a miracle. You say you will obey. Hysteria when you're near. Out of me into you, yeah. You could hide, it's just a one-way street. I believe I'm in you, yeah. Open wide, that's right. Clean me off my feet. I gotta know tonight if you're alone tonight. Can't stop this feeling, can't stop this fight. Oh, I get hysterical, hysteria. Can you feel it? Do you believe it? It's such a magical hysteria. When you get that feeling, better stop believing, 'cause it's a miracle. Say you will obey. Hysteria when you're near. Gotta know tonight if you're alone tonight. Can't stop this feeling, can't stop this fight. Oh, I get hysterical, hysteria. Can you feel it? Do you believe it? It's such a magical hysteria. When you get that feeling, better stop believing, 'cause it's a miracle. Say you will obey. Hysteria when you're near. Oh,
Very nice, mate. Very, very nice.
you, mate.
Loving it. Loving it. Loving the 80s week.
I'm really enjoying this. Hey, this is a great.
Loving all the
great
comments.
theme.
I want to say really quickly to Edward Thomas, mate. I'm seeing the negative comments come through. Don't please tell us to shut up and sing, mate. We're here doing this for nothing to entertain people. So yeah, there's no place. It's all about love on this. There's no place for hate on here. So let's just spread some love and not hate. Okay. Nick, really cool coming up. We've got Rob. He's going to be singing, which is really, really cool.
Yes, it's going to be good.
Yeah, we sort of threw him on the spot and asked him to sing a song, and yeah, it was really, really cool. Really good guy. So let's check out.
You said he hadn't sang, because no one's been doing gigs. He hadn't sang since February or something, and the style that these guys sing is all out. I think so. It's not like
amazing.
us country,
Incredible.
Not like us country guys that just kind of talk on pitch. These guys are going hard. So we put him on the spot, but he did well. Let's have a listen.
Yeah, let's have a listen.
I haven't sung since February 21st.
Sure. So we're really putting the pressure on you now.
We have.
This one's a half step down. This one's a half step down, so I think I can manage.
Could you do? Would it be too much to ask if you did a little bit of Heaven?
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be. Hold on a second.
You're right, man. It's all good. We're really putting you on the spot. Sorry.
No, you're really not. Okay. Let's see. Got a picture of your house, standing by the door, black and white, faded, still looking pretty warm. See the factory that worked, silhouette in the back, memories are great and really coming back. I don't need to be the king of the world, as long as I'm the hero of this little girl. Heaven isn't too far away, closer to it every day. No matter what your friends might say. There you go.
Mate, that was wicked.
I can die.
If
I can die a happy man.
More, my voice will go to crap.
Thanks for that, man. Oh, that's so cool. My God,
That was awesome.
I actually got like halfway through. Come on.
You're right. Oh man, that's
Magic.
very, very, very cool. I need one of those. I need that. Please. If people want to follow you, our fans want to follow you on Instagram. What is it, Robert Mason? Is it at Robert Mason? Is that what it is?
It's, my personal, well, obviously there's all the Warrant Rock stuff, but all my personal socials are Robert Mason Box, BOX.
Robert Mason Rocks. Okay. Oh, there it is. I got you. Check out Robert. There it is. Hey, I've just got to say really quickly, we're very lucky we got to meet you guys backstage at Chattanooga. And you guys were so nice. You were so cool. And you made us feel really welcome. And I just want to say that was such a great experience for us. And I can remember Joey finding out that we were Australian and then consistently saying the C word a lot to us. But he did give us a few beers, so I'm very grateful. But I just want to say,
quite a mouth on.
he did. But it was just so nice, man. You guys are really good, genuine people, and that meant a lot to me, Nick. So I really appreciate that.
Honestly, it was a kind of a, you never know who you're going to meet, and you know it from personal experience that it's really, you meet a ton of people, but meeting genuine people that really get it, and not just, and you guys were so nice and so cool to us, and it was kind of an unusual thing. Is we're like, we're in Chattanooga. Does anybody even know us here? I'm like, we have millions.
Yeah.
And then you go, and you're not even from our country, and you're like, fans of the band, and but we got on well, just because we had the musician common bond thing too. Like I'd rather talk to people that have lived a little, and like no matter what they do with their life, we can meet and greets, and everybody's got a story. And a lot of them have, I was there back in the day, and like, I deal a little with that. Like, well, I kind of wasn't, but you understand that, right? It's like, no, we're really cool with it. We just want to tell you that we saw the band back then. I had to buy a ticket, but I saw the band back then.
Yeah. Very cool. Very, very cool. Well, this is great. We'll have to hopefully catch up in person soon once this COVID-19 stuff is done. I want to get Warrant. We're going to start the campaign. Warrant to Australia. Let's start the campaign tonight. Wolfe Pack Weekly followers. Let's get them down under. Robert, thank you so much for your time. And, dude, thanks for singing and just being so great, man. It means a hell of a lot to us. I know our fans are loving this. And as we say in Australia, you're an absolute bloody legend, mate. We love you.
Well, I've actually, like I said, I've stalked your Instagram and some of your social media. You guys have like amazing fans too. It's just so cool. I'm happy for anybody who can kind of, make it work and do something that you love to do. So you guys know, it's been said so many times, like if you do something you love, you never work a day in your life. That's not necessarily always true. It's work, but the thing is, it's rewarding enough to the point where I really appreciate it. And as you said, hopefully we'll all get back to doing this before too long. And our house will cost. I'll tell you what, when you're back in Nashville, we'll talk with Zach too. Let's sit and figure out a way to like even write something. I would love that. I really would.
Love that. That would be amazing, man. That'd be so cool.
Yeah. Let's do that for sure. Absolutely.
And of course, the Australian tour. Of course.
Yeah. Let's write a song. Then we'll get the Warrant Australia tour happening. Okay.
Exactly. Yes.
Done. It's going to be good.
Thank
you again, man. And all the best. And we'll see you again sometime soon.
Yes. Happy tomorrow to you because you're on the other side and stuff.
Yeah. Thanks. Happy yesterday.
All right.
Awesome.
That's great. Oh, man.
That's so cool. I'm just looking at myself on that. I'm just such a fanboy. I'm just sitting there grinning so much. But that's fine. Man, I just love Warrant. This is the happiest night of my life. No.
But I love that. What I would love seeing on our fans, they're like, my favorite hashtag from that, hashtag Warrant for Wolffest 2021. I love that. I think it's really cool, and it's what this is all about. It's about sharing music, different styles of music, and it's a great platform to do it. So, Warrant to Down Under, please, Robert. Yeah, I'd be into that. Don't you worry. Look, I'm going to attempt this one, mate.
All right. Before you do, we've got a something cool that's happening very soon. No breaks. Still going strong in the charts. We're number three this week. But that's fine. That's very good. We're happy with that. We've done an acoustic version, like a good acoustic version. And CMT on Foxtel are going to be running the video we've cut to that exclusively for the next 4 weeks, kicking off on Monday at 11:34 a.m. So if you've got Foxtel, please tune in and check it out. We're going to give you a little preview right now. This is what you can expect.
And them Talladega nights, but just one look you had me falling at the speed of light. Girl, when you turn it up, you know how to turn me on. Baby, I can't get enough. You got me too far gone. There ain't no slowing down. You know it's way too late. Can't turn my heart around. This thing ain't got no brakes. This thing ain't got no brakes.
That's very cool.
Yeah, so that's going to be cool. So
We've
make
been
sure you
productive.
tune in to CMT. We've done stuff. We've done stuff in the lockdown.
We've been-
CMT's the only place you're going to be able to see that for a little while. So make sure you tune in and check it out. So 11:34, it's getting played on Monday. Tom, where were you?
Mate, I've just seen a beautiful comment from Edward. He says, I'm so sorry, Wolfe Brothers, forgive you. Edward, of course we forgive you, mate. We just want to spread love, and we send our love to you and everyone out there. Mate, I'm going to do this song. I think I sung this in high school in grade 9, and I think I did a pretty bad job, so let's see if we can do it a little bit better now. Tommy used to work on the docks. Union been on strike. He's down on his luck, it's tough. So tough. Gina works a diner all day, working for a man. Brings home a pair for love, for love. Says we gotta hold on to what we got. Doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, that's a lot for love. Give it a shot, saying, whoa, halfway there, oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, make it, I swear, oh, living on a prayer, yeah. Tommy got his 6-string high. Now he's holding in when he used to make it talk so tough. Yeah, now it's tough. Gina dreams are running away. She cries in the night time and whispers, baby, it's okay. Someday. Here we go. Says we gotta hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, that's a lot for love. Let's give it a shot, singing, whoa, halfway there, oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, make it us. Oh, living on a prayer. Got to hold on, ready or not. You live for the fight, but it's all that you got. Here we go. Oh, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Living on a prayer, yeah. Oh! I was really hoping you were going to do that.
Mate, if you can't hit that note, there's no way I can hit it. That's for sure.
Oh, that's good. Man, this is fun. All right, you going to do another one?
I'm loving this. I'm really loving this. Well, look, I've got 2, if that's all right.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Why not? We may as well. I mean, I don't think anyone wants us to stop. Would I be right in saying that?
I was gonna do one, but I kind of just want to do 2 because I want to do a Warrant song just because I love him so much, and then I've got another one. So I'll
sure.
do the. I'll crack into it, mate. I'll crack into it.
Sure. All right, mate. All right.
All right. You said don't think she's pretty no more. looking at the stars through a back screen door. Tries and tries to make it all work out. No matter what she does, she's left standing in the middle of town. In a lonely night, in the pouring rain, you can count on me. But sometimes she cries, she's alone at night. But sometimes she weeps when she's feeling cold and weak. Sometimes the pain, well, that just tears her up inside. Sometimes she cries, whoa, I wonder why Lucy don't have love no more. Lays where the pillow stays at the bedroom floor. Used to have a million, they've come and gone. No matter what she does, she can't figure out what she's doing wrong. In a lonely night, in the pouring rain, oh, you can count on me. Sometimes she cries, she's alone at night. Sometimes she weeps when she's feeling cold and weak. Sometimes the pain, well, that just tears her up inside. Sometimes she cries, whoa, yeah. Living, loving, give it everything you got. After all the heartache, baby, give it up, just one more shot, girl. Sometimes she cries, she's alone at night. Sometimes she weeps when she's feeling cold and weak. Sometimes the pain, well, it just tears her up inside. Sometimes she cries, whoa, I wonder why.
Very nice. Woo! Very nice. I was sitting here, I was going to Ali, I was like, what are the 80s?
That might be one of my, it's definitely top three Warrant songs for me, that one, I think.
I was sitting here going like, what other 80s songs? The only thing I could think of was, it's all the same. Only the days will change every day. You're just wasting away. No place. Okay. What have you got? What have you got?
That crossed my mind. Mind. None of us can sing this, but woke up to the sound of pouring rain. The wind would whisper and I dream of you. All those tears you cried that call my name. When you needed me, I came through.
And that was my time. That was my time to buy out of that song.
There was I went through so many. Another one was saying I love you. It's not the words I want to hear from you. Not that that one. Classic.
That's a banger. That's a banger.
There's so many great songs from that time period, mate.
Yeah, there's too many. You know, there is too many. Like, what other Poison ones were there?
I really like.
See ya. Yeah, that's a good one.
When she stepped out the bus, out into the city streets. Oh, great
That's a great one.
stuff. It's just good. It just feels good, that stuff.
Someone said dragon. What is it? You know, I think it was like 22 years since Mark Hunter passed away today. I'll do a little bit.
Wow.
Now it's a happening thing. Now it's happening to you. Full moon thunder, ribbon dye blues. Ice on my window, ice in my heart. Fooling with thunder. Anytime we start, it's been raining for so long. It's been raining, I can't go on. Don't you go out in the rain. Don't go out in the pouring rain. If you go out in the rain, you'll never have that time again. That's a good song. You know, when I was a kid, Mum used to drive us to school. There was a period where like we used to actually get in the car and that would be on the radio literally every night.
Yeah.
It'd be on the car every time after school for like 6 months. It was amazing. So that song is in there. So,
the one that I always remember in the car with Mum, that was just radio just flogged it was was it Drop the Pilot, dun, 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 dun. Like what even is that?
Smell my perfume.
Animal, mineral. Whatever that is, yeah. Amazing.
I'm the one you need. I'm the one you need. Yeah. Oh my god.
Did that not get played? I feel like it got played every single day in the car on the radio from when I was 5 to 17.
I think it's still on now. Like. I think it's still on now. So hey, look, thank you everybody for an incredible another incredible week. First international guest was really cool. Good mate Trav Collins will be going live soon, so make sure you head over and check him out. Like always, we love and appreciate you all. Next week is Lee Kernaghan. Are you gonna do another song?
Yeah, I will.
Do it. Okay, do another song. Do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's keep it going.
Do you want me to? Okay, I'll come back. All right.
We'll come back.
All right. Well, this one goes out to my amazing wife who's just sitting over here. She loves this one. And it's from that era, so great excuse to do it. By another great band, Mr. Big. All right, let's try it. Hold on, little girl. Show me what he's done to you. Stand up, little girl. A broken heart can't be that bad. Oh, when it's through, it's through. Fable twist from both of you. So come on, baby. Come on over, let me be the one to show you. I'm the one who wants to be with you. Deep inside, I hope you feel it too. Waited on our line, I waited on the line just to be the next to be with you. Build up your confidence so you can be on top for once. Wake up, who cares about little boys that talk too much? I've seen them all go down. The game of lovers all breaking down. So come on, baby, come on over. Let me be the one to hold you. I'm the one, yeah. Inside, I hope you feel it too. Waited on a line, I waited on a line just to be the next to be with you. Now I'll be alone, we can be together, baby. You can make my life worthwhile. I can make you start to smile. let's do faithful twist for both of you. So come on, baby, come on over. Let me be the one to hold you. I'm the one who wants to be with you. I'm gonna get Tom back in. Hang on. Deep inside, I hope you feel it too. Read it on a line. I waited on the line just to be the next to be with you. Love the world. Deep inside, you're gonna feel it too. I waited on that line just to be the next to be with you. Just to be the next to be with you. Woo!
Did you like that?
I enjoyed that, mate. I felt authentic.
I could see you see me off screen doing it. And I thought that's great. Fantastic.
Very good,
Look,
it's been really fun tonight. It's been really
fun. Yeah, appreciate everyone as always. Appreciate the support, the love. I really hope everyone is safe. Oh, your cup of tea. Fireball next week.
Beautiful.
I hope everyone's safe in Victoria, New South Wales, and all these COVID hotspots. It's a very scary world right now, and I just send out our love and appreciation and gratitude to everyone. Please stay safe. Kernighan next week. What we should do, Nick, is we'll get Lee to play a song, and then maybe me and you should pick another Kernighan song each.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down for that.
Billy was a drover. I'm
all right.
Putting dibs on that now.
Hit us up in the comments. Next week, it's Kernighan. It's Kernighan theme. We're going to do Kernighan songs.
Yeah, we'll have to do Damn Good Mates. We'll do maybe a bit of Till It Ends. Yeah, we'll have fun. Everyone's like Damn Good Mates. Damn Good Mates. We'll definitely do Damn Good Mates next week. Till next week, folks. Stay safe. We love you. Appreciate you. Thanks for the support. I think our first international guest went pretty damn well. I think.
So cool. Thank you, guys. And thanks to Robert Mason from Warrant for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it, mate. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next week.
Thanks. See you next week. Thank you.